The Presto movement from Vivaldi's Summer is one of the most sought-after pieces of repertoire. It is almost a rite of passage for the aspiring violinist. With its intensity start to finish, it creates a powerful and exciting performance every single time. When played properly, this piece produces one of the best effects we as musicians can ever hope for. See, Vivaldi's Summer looks way more impressive than it actually is. Don't get me wrong, the piece is by no means easy, but there are many more pieces in the violin canon that I would consider to be much more difficult, and yet they often receive about half the reaction. So, while the Presto from Summer is not as difficult as it looks, there are in fact still some challenging aspects about the piece. In fact, there are 4 specific things that I think are difficult about the piece and often prevent violinists from being able to produce a convincing performance of this piece. In light of this, I created a preparatory packet that includes 4 etudes, each of which tackles their own specific difficulty held within the Presto of Vivaldi's Summer. Through practicing these etudes, you could conquer the 4 trials of Vivaldi's Summer. In this video, I will reveal the 4 trials of Vivaldi's Summer, and in each subsequent video, I will show how each etude addresses each issue. First, let's address the 4 trials. Trial number 1, agility in scales. One of the most difficult things about this piece, and probably the most obviously difficult, is the use of very fast descending and ascending scales. So the first etude of this preparatory packet addresses these issues head on. Trial number 2. The second thing that makes Vivaldi's Summer, at least the Presto movement, quite difficult is the droned double stops. This is a very specific technique in which the violinist is required to finger up high on a low string while allowing the higher string to vibrate. The difficulty exists because our fingers have a hard time clearing completely the upper string and allowing it to resonate freely. Trial number 3. The third uniquely difficult thing about the Presto movement from Vivaldi's Summer is the coordination that it requires. It's very challenging for the left hand to find the timing of its changes when the right hand is rapidly moving. This is especially true when the changes in the left hand need to happen during weak beats. This etude is developed specifically to address that issue. Finally, the 4th trial. The 4th trial is my favorite thing about this piece. It is the bariolage and the string crossings that are found within the Presto movement of Vivaldi's Summer. These are really fun to learn, but they're difficult to play in context. The etude itself takes a step back from the tempo and allows us to build fluidity in our string crossings to address these measures. There isn't a 5th trial, but there is a 5th etude that I've included in the packet. That etude is Kreutzer's etude number 26. I've included this because I think that it does a great job in utilizing many of these trials and these difficulties and implementing them into a comprehensive etude. So it's a nice one to add to the end of these, because I think it marries it all together nicely. In the next video of this series, I will demonstrate how to use etude number 1 to conquer the first trial of Vivaldi's Summer, agility in scales. If you're interested in following along with this series with your own copy of the etudes, you can download them at my website, gadwayviolin.com. I'll also include links below so that you can easily find it. You'll be able to see the music on screen as well in future videos, but downloading the packet is the easiest way to have everything in one place. Happy practicing, and good luck on your trials.